Every day ready to bring on the rain. Knots filling my blood, flowing all through my veins. No room for pussy rappers always trying to fit in. Say what you want, cause all we do is win.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Finally,
it's been a
made
while.
our return. We took a break for a little bit. We just kind of, I don't know. We
kind of hit a creative
got
wall.
to go. Well, it wasn't that. We just didn't like the way we were doing the show. We don't need to read scores off to you guys. You guys can check your fucking phones and do that.
Yep.
That's what I do.
That's what I do every day.
Yeah. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna start with. We're going to do a recap of the NBA and the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah.
But then after that, we're going to do something a little different, something we've never done before.
Yep.
And you've compiled a list of 10.
Yeah, 10.
You're going to go from 10 to 1.
Yeah, my favorite.
I have compiled a list as well. We don't know anything that's on our list, so we could literally have like the exact same list, but we don't. I don't know. I haven't looked at his. He hasn't looked at mine. I did tell you one of mine.
Yeah, I told you one of mine too, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we don't know anything about our list except for those two, or those, like, the one from each of our lists.
Yeah,
that,
the exact one that both of us have.
Yeah. Any other than that, I'll let you go ahead and jump into the NBA playoffs. You have all that information on you.
Yeah, because I've actually watched like 2 hours compared
to
your like 3 seconds.
I watched the end of, I think it was game 1 of Celtics-Bucks.
Yeah.
When Rozier hit that three with 0.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and then the game went to overtime. I had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Because I turned it off. I thought that was the end of it. But yeah, it wasn't. Apparently, it went into overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to start off here. We're going to start out a little different. Let's jump into the biggest surprise, the Pacers.
Yeah.
Leading the Cavs.
Up 2-1.
Yeah, up 2-1.
So something I've noticed, a friend of ours is a Pacers fan.
Yeah.
So I know everything about this series, just about, because he tells me about it all the time, every chance he gets.
I've watched every game, actually.
It really seems that this is LeBron's, like...
I don't think he cares that much, honestly, compared to,
it's a thing of, like, I don't
years.
think he cares, but at the same time, it's like, he might care, but I don't think anyone else on the team cares, because I feel like everyone knows he's not coming back.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to come back. The team has fallen apart.
They're way over the cap, like their salary.
They're like ridiculously.
Yeah, they're
over.
like
they're paying like tens of millions of dollars in luxury tax.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's really bad. He could go somewhere with a team that has more money to actually like get better players and build a team around him. Like he could go to the Lakers right now, and they've got really good pieces that they don't even need to like sign any really big names. They could just use the core that they already have there.
Yeah, they already got Isaiah and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, which would be interesting because
they were
Cleveland. Well, LeBron traded Isaiah, basically.
He told the GM, you better get this guy out of here.
Yeah. It's could be really weird if he goes to Los Angeles and Isaiah is still there. I don't know if he'll be there after this offseason though.
Probably not.
I feel like they might try to move him. My dog's making an appearance.
Yep.
If you hear that. But anyway.
Special appearance from Sharpie the dog.
I think another one, looking at this, another one that I don't want to say, it definitely, okay, I'll say it. It surprised me. The Pelicans sweep the Trailblazers without DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah. With DeMarcus out. It makes you question, should they even keep him? Should they, keep him after this year?
The thing is, they got to get, they have to get other pieces in the backcourt. They've got Boogie, they've got AD, but, like, you've got to have...
And they still got Rondo.
And they have Rondo, which is a good piece.
Yeah. Because we all know Rondo shows up playoffs. And he might have a crappy regular season, but he will show up.
He's shown up these playoffs. I mean, good God, he is playing on a completely different level. I haven't seen Rondo like that since
Celtic
2008.
Yep.
Rondo's playing really well. Anthony Davis obviously is playing really well. He leads the team. He leads every game in scoring, it seems like. So the Pelicans are the first team to advance.
Yeah.
To the next round. Yeah, really big surprise. Did not expect that. I expected this series to go to at least 6, but I didn't expect it to go to 6 and the Pelicans take it. And these just swept the Trailblazers. So, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Golden
State, of course.
Golden State, Kawhi-less. Spurs still. I think that
Also dealing with the unfortunate loss of Coach Pop's wife.
yeah,
That's really affecting the
terrible,
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the writing's on the wall that Kawhi is leaving the Spurs, which
Yeah.
it's kind of surprising, really. I figured he'd be there for his whole career, but dude didn't play at all this year.
He played like
He played like
not
one or two
much.
games.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Didn't
he's
play
barely
very
played,
much.
and there's no injury that he could be dealing with where he plays 2 games and then he's out for the rest of the year and
Yeah.
the postseason.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird. It's confusing. It is very confusing. But yeah, it looks like Kawhi will be leaving the Spurs.
Yeah. Could go to
A lot of
Boston.
rumors. Yeah, I was about to say there's a lot of rumors he'd go to Boston.
Which-
I haven't really looked into those rumors much because I don't really
Yeah.
look into like off-season rumors until
Yeah.
the off-season. Because
Yeah.
a lot of stuff changes between
Yeah.
the playoffs and like the actual off-season.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember, but like a few years ago when Kevin Durant left OKC, he was rumored heavily to go to Boston,
Yeah. And that obviously
and
didn't
he went
happen.
to Golden State. Yeah, so sometimes those rumors in the postseason never come to fruition in the actual offseason. So I don't pay any attention to any of that stuff
Yeah.
until the offseason actually rolls
Yeah.
around.
Definitely, I don't either.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Boston with Kawhi Leonard?
See, that's
Jeez,
Yeah.
they would be the team in the East as long as LeBron.
a healthy
leaves.
Kyrie, a healthy Gordon,
Yeah.
a healthy Kawhi, and a healthy Al Horford. And then you've got Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart's playing at a really good level. I mean, they've got Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
You
He's starting to turn into that.
Yeah,
Yeah. That player that everyone thought he would turn into.
yeah. They've got a really, really good team there, and they're actually.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on the subject of Boston, we'll move into that next.
Yeah. They're up 2-1 over the.
Yeah, they're up
Bucks.
2-1 over the Bucks.
Yeah.
They are playing really well without Kyrie or Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Terry Rozier has fucking stepped it up.
Yeah.
Like that dude's playing on a complete, like, just a different level.
Yeah.
And I think this says a lot about how great of a coach Brad Stevens
Yeah.
is.
He's really good.
That this team is up 2-1 over the Bucks without
Yeah.
their 2 key players.
Yeah.
Like they're easily their
Yeah.
top 2 key players on the team.
Yeah.
Hayward hasn't been there all year. He got injured in the very first game of the year. And then
That was
Kyrie
bad.
goes down towards the end of the year, and everybody was just like, well, guess they won't make it out of the first round. But it looks like they actually might make it out of the first round
Yeah.
because Terry Rozier
I
is
think
just,
they will.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Rozier's just playing on a completely different level, and it's, I don't know, it really blows my mind how well
Yeah.
they're playing because
Me
I
too.
didn't expect it either.
Keeping the Western Conference. Let's talk about the Sixers.
In the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, let's keep it in the Eastern. We'll talk about the Sixers. They're up 3-1 over the Heat. Yeah.
Was that game going to Philadelphia for
Yeah.
game
Fought
5?
yeah, I think it'll end there.
Yep, I do too. I expected more out of the Heat, honestly.
Yeah.
They had a really good game 2.
Yeah.
Tied the series up in game 2, and I was like, okay, they're going to swing the series back their way, go up a couple games, maybe go up 1. Because they were in Miami last night, weren't they?
Yeah, and the night before, obviously, yeah.
So I figured they'd pick up 2 wins in Miami, but they actually pick up a win in Philadelphia
And don't win
and
Miami,
drop
though.
both of their games in Miami. So
Yeah. So
I don't see him picking up a win in Philadelphia. So that series will end in the next game. I believe Philadelphia's playing really well, and it's not even really Joel Embiid. It's Ben Simmons.
yeah, he's playing like
He is. Good God.
He's going to
The young guys this year, this postseason, have really, like, that's been the story.
Yeah, they're
That has
stepping
been the
up
story.
huge.
The young guys this year have been playing amazing. Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah.
been playing great. Ben Simmons has been playing great. Who's that dude from? I'm trying to think of his name. I can't think.
Yeah.
Well, Rozier's another one that's been playing
Yeah.
really well. Is there another? Oh God, what is his name? I'm trying to think of him.
I can't remember either, so.
On the Pacers, he's not that. Yeah,
What?
Bohan
Oh, yeah,
Bogdanovic.
Bohan.
He had a really good
Yeah.
game the other day. I forgot to
Yeah.
bring that up when we were talking about the Pacers
Yeah.
Cavs series, but the young guys have been that's the narrative for the playoffs in the NBA this year is the young guys have been playing lights out, and it's not been so much about like a lot of the veterans except James Harden,
Yeah, obviously.
and that'll segue into the Rockets.
Yeah, they're up 2-1.
Rockets Timberwolves series.
Yeah, they're up 2-1. They dropped Game 3 at Minnesota last night.
Which I expected. I
Yeah.
did expect that. I
didn't think the Rockets would
I didn't
sweep
think
them
they'd
anyway.
sweep. And Minnesota's got a really good home fan base and a really good team.
Yeah.
So I'd never expected them to get swept at all.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's actually, I've seen highlights from that series, and it seems like a really fun series to watch.
It is.
James Harden's always a great player to watch. He's going to win MVP this year.
Yeah,
Finally.
definitely. Should have won it
Finally
last
going to
year.
get it. He should have won it last year, and he should have won it the second year Steph won it.
Yeah.
No, the first year. That first time Steph won it, that should have been James
Yeah.
Harden's. But this year, he is 100% winning the MVP.
Yeah.
And he deserves it because he's been snubbed twice already. Yeah, James Harden's a great player, man.
He's really good.
Oh, I love James Harden.
Great. I would love to see him win a title this year.
I would too. Yeah, it's a really good. This is a really good year for a different team to win the finals.
Yeah.
Golden State is going to have to play a really hot Pelicans team. Now, whether the Pelicans can beat them or not, I don't know, but they will be able to wear them down.
Yeah.
Wear them down.
Yeah.
But they'll be able to wear them down for either Houston or OKC or Utah. I feel like, have we talked about Utah OKC yet? We have not. We'll talk about that now.
Yeah.
Utah's up 2-1, and I think they will take that series.
Yeah.
Because Donovan Mitchell is just playing too well.
Yeah.
Rubio's been playing well as well.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. And
good team, man.
Yeah. Really
Utah
great.
is a good team.
Yeah. I think they'll win.
I do too. Okay, so it's just
Unless if OKC takes Game 4, then I'll have a different opinion. But I
yeah,
don't think it's happening.
If the Thunder can take the next game, I'll reevaluate that. But as it seems, I don't see them taking that next game.
Yeah,
they're not coming back from a 3-1 deficit.
No way.
Utah's too good of a team to let a lead like that slip away. I don't know, the thing with OKC, Paul George is going to be gone after this year.
Yeah.
I don't see him coming back.
I mean, they'll have Carmelo, but
they'll have Carmelo and they'll have Russ, but I don't know if those two by themselves
not happening.
will be able to gel well because Carmelo was the king of New York for years, and then when Kristaps came in, he was just like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
He's shown he does not like he doesn't like to play second fiddle to anyone, and that's Westbrook's team 100%.
Yeah.
No one's going to take that from him until he's gone. That is Westbrook's team.
Yeah.
I don't know if Carmelo likes that too much.
Definitely not.
What else do we have left?
We only have one series. This is the one series I haven't even watched a single.
Raptors, Wizards.
Yeah.
I've seen. Okay, so I have seen a little bit about this, but it's only been how well DeRozan and Lowry have been playing. I have nothing to say about this. I don't know much about this series.
I haven't watched. This is the one series I have not watched any of it.
Yeah. The only thing I know about the series is that the Raptors are playing well, really well. They're the top seed, so like you would hope so. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about that. If I had to make a prediction, I'd say the Raptors.
Yeah.
Simply because I watched them in the regular season, they're a great team. I think they have a really good chance at winning the Eastern Conference and going to the finals against.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we might as well make finals predictions.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Raptors and Rockets.
I got Raptors, Rockets too.
Yeah. It just seems obvious to me.
Yeah.
I don't see Golden State making it all the way because even if they make it to the Western Conference Finals, I don't see them making it past Houston.
Yeah.
Houston's
they're just too good.
Yeah. Chris Paul, very good acquisition. Very good pickup from that front office. They did a really good job with that because it seems like they never lose when he's on the floor. It's insane.
I think they've only lost like 3 or 4 times all year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When Chris Paul's on
the floor, that's almost a perfect team. It's hard to shut them down.
Yeah.
See, I don't see Golden State beating Houston. And I'd take Houston to win it all because I don't think the Raptors are a good team, but
they're just not Houston good. They're not good enough to
I don't think they have enough to make it past that. They might take it to 7.
Yeah, maybe.
But they're not going to take the series.
Yeah.
But that wraps up the NBA. So we'll jump into the Stanley Cup, which I have watched a lot more of.
Yeah,
I have
me
not missed
too.
a single Bruins game.
Yeah.
And that's hard. That's really nice to say because I work every single game we've played, but I've watched every single one.
Yeah, well,
and you've got 2.
I've got 2. I got the Caps
2 in this race, so I'll let you start it off with whichever.
Let's just go Western Conference first.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with all the series that are done. Sharks sweeping the Ducks.
Surprising. I'm surprised.
I'm not too
I
surprised.
thought the Ducks would take at least 2.
Yeah. I thought they would take 1 or 2.
Yeah, I that's one of the sweeps that I'm really surprised with.
Yeah.
The other sweep, not so much.
Yeah, Vegas sweep.
Vegas over the Kings.
Vegas is one of the most boring teams I've seen.
They really are, but like,
they scored 7 goals
yeah,
to 3.
but their defense is so good they don't have to. They don't have to.
When you have
they don't have to
Fleury,
score that much.
when you have Fleury in the cage, you don't really need that many. It's just like seeing 2-1-0 games and then a 2-1 overtime win. It's like, dude, are you serious? I'm watching the most boring hockey.
It's
I mean,
boring,
they win.
It's boring hockey, but it's effective.
Yeah.
So like, you can't be that mad at
Yeah.
them. And if you're a Vegas fan, then like, you don't really give a shit either way.
I mean, if you win, you win.
Yeah, if you're winning, you're winning. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Moving on. Got the Jets. They won in 5 over the Wild.
I did not watch. I don't know. I didn't see
watched
anything
like
about
3.
that series.
Yeah, I didn't watch much. All I knew was when Suter went out for the rest of the year. It's like, that wasn't gonna happen.
I used to have a soft spot for the Wild, believe it or not, when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I had a little. I wouldn't say I was a fan of them or anything, but I had a soft spot for them.
Yeah.
If they were, that was actually the first hockey game I watched.
Minnesota Wild.
Minnesota Wild game was the first game I watched when I was a kid. Always had a soft spot for them.
Somewhat here.
Yeah.
Now I'll finish up the Western Conference. Nashville Predators. They're up 3-2.
Should have taken the series. Should have taken the series.
Yeah, last night was a big choke.
It was a terrible game from what I heard. I had Derek texting me all night about the game.
I was pissed too. I went to bed
apparently
right afterwards.
Defense was real bad last night.
It just was bad after the last 5-6 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
But I think Preds will win the series.
They'll take the series. So that's what I was telling you. I'm like,
think,
you guys are going to have off nights. We've had our off nights.
Yeah.
But it's obvious that we're going to win that series, I think.
Yeah. But I don't know if it'll be 6. I don't know if it'll be 7. Hopefully they win later today in 6. Because you don't want a game 7 against...
No. I don't think you ever won a game 7.
Never.
I hate playing game 7s.
It's the most stressful thing in the world.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up the Western Conference.
Only been one sweep in the East so far.
No, there hasn't. That wasn't a sweep.
No, it wasn't.
Nah,
it was not.
We'll jump in there right now. The Lightning, they won in 5. Almost was a sweep, but
it was almost a sweep.
New Jersey somehow found a way to pull out a win.
That. I don't know how. But yeah, the Devils dropped to the Lightning. I almost forgot who the hell they played.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's a good team, man.
Yeah, they are.
I really wish that New Jersey had won that series because I do not want to play them.
Stretch.
But yeah, we're up 3-2 on the Leafs. We dropped last night. I think the final was 4-3 on that one.
Yeah, it was a bad game. I didn't see it coming.
Off night. I didn't either. I thought we would take it tonight.
Something must have happened with Rask or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I watched the first period and then had a drive. So I didn't get to watch the full game, but I did watch the first period. And we played well in the first period. Yeah. And then I guess something happened in the second and third. We just fell apart.
It's stuff like that happens.
Yeah, but Rask he's been playing really well. He's blocked a lot of really good shots taken at him. And then there's been a couple that he's let pass. Like you saw one the other night.
I remember a game. It was the only goal they let up, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, he let up a
How
goal
do you
the
let
other
up
night that should not have gone in. It's really weird, but I have faith in our guys. I think we'll pull it out. We got a really good team, man. I think we can really pull it off this year. I know I say that every fucking year, but I swear we have a really good team this year. But moving on, your other team.
I'm actually gonna save that for last. I want to talk about that last. Because I want to just say one thing. But we'll move on to Pittsburgh.
The Battle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Which I'm kind of surprised the Flyers pulled it out.
I am too.
Question is, can they actually perform well at home? They got blown out in Game 3 and 4 at home.
They're done. I think they've exhausted everything they could in this series. Even if they made it out, they'd get swept.
I don't know about swept.
They'd get swept in the next series, I think.
Yeah. I don't know about swept, but maybe. Well,
they've given this series all they got.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way they play in the second and third periods that they're already just exhausted.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's Penguins, Flyers. I don't know if we ever said what teams we were talking about.
Yeah, the Flyers.
But it's Penguins and Flyers.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Flyers being exhausted.
Which may be nice I mean, I think
it'd be nice for you guys.
I mean,
but if we advanced, we had to play the fucking Lightning. Enjoy an easy second round.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I'd rather play the fucking Flyers than play the Lightning.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunately not how the stupid playoff system works now. But anyway, I'll move on to my next team, the Caps. We dropped the first two, and I was like, this is great.
I could see the writing on the wall. I was like, oh, God, it's going to happen again.
Oh, you're going to choke even worse. Yeah. And then actually pulled both, and then Backstrom got a overtime winner today in Game 5, and we're up 3-2.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of surprising.
I'm really surprised you guys went down 0-2 because, I don't know.
Overtime goals that
Columbus is just...
they're kind of...
I don't think they're that good of a team. I don't know how they made the playoffs. But the Eastern Conference wasn't that great this year, so...
It wasn't... Well, the Metro. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, Metro wasn't that good this year, so I guess it just gave them an easy path. But
yeah. I saved this for last because... I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to save this for last. Pretty much just like being a Cavs fan, and pretty much for all you don't know, I'm kind of just in the middle with both teams. I like them both equally as much.
Yeah.
I like the Cavs because my dad grew up in Maryland and watched them. So, but over the past 10 years, it is a struggle being a Washington Capitals fan. It's the worst pain in the damn world, obviously. Losing constantly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I said this after last year. Until this team actually gets it past the second round, I'll never pick them to get there,
no.
Man. It's like...
They're cursed, man.
It's like an omen.
Yeah, it's awful, man. Yeah. It's awful.
Last year, it was the most depth team in the NHL, and they somehow...
Dude, I really did think that last year you guys were going to go all the way.
Yeah. Especially after, forcing a Game 7.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God. But then I was like, all right, typical.
It was set up.
Typical choke.
It was set up perfectly. That's all we got.
Yeah,
I think so for now. And then we can jump into our lists. And it's water.
Yeah. Just fucking around. That's no, believe me, if we lost after every fucking Game 7 loss, I could take a lot of shots because I'm pissed off.
So we've got our list. Do you want to do... We'll do one at a time.
Yeah, let's just go 10 through 10, 10, blah, 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 blah.
And we'll throw these up on screen so you can actually see what we're talking about, because some of these are going to be kind of hard to explain, especially if you don't follow the sport.
Yeah.
And that's what my number 10 is a sport you might not follow. And it's the King Peach sets that Atlanta United have used recently. Have you seen those?
Not really.
They're white, and the lettering and numbering is like a peach color.
Yeah.
They're really nice, and we played really well when we played them. They look really good. I'll throw them up on screen. I'll show you when we finish recording that they're really fucking nice. Your number 10?
Yeah, my number 10 is... Okay, it's kind of biased here, but it was back in the early 2000s or mid 2000s when the Mets had we had our black uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
I still have one.
You do? Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. I freaking love those things. I have my Reyes one still hanging in my closet. I wear it every now and then, but...
Yep. That makes this a little interesting. My number 9 is actually one of your other teams, your NFL team.
Yeah.
The Redskins alternate, which is the one I shared with you earlier. It's the, what would you call it color? Maroon? What do you guys call it? I don't want to upset you. Burgundy.
Yeah.
It's the burgundy with the gold lettering, gold numbering. Looks really nice. I've always thought they looked really, really good.
Yeah.
And I went unbiased with this. I didn't put a Colts one on there because I don't really think our uniforms look that great.
It's just classic.
Yeah. My number 9 is the Redskins alternate.
Yeah.
And I will let you give your number 9.
Yeah, mine is some people are kind of like, this looks like crap, but it's the Atlanta Hawks uniforms.
Which ones?
They're
the black ones?
Yeah, the black ones and neon. I don't know why.
I can see that. They look nice. I just think there's others in the NBA currently that look better. That's just my opinion. This is your list.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just love the neon on them.
That's fair.
It's amazing.
My number 8 was your number 9, and that's the black Mets uniform. So we didn't share our list, so we couldn't have taken any duplicates off. But the black Mets uniforms, Always liked them. I love when they wear them. My camera's going out of focus.
Of course.
Hello! Come back. There it goes.
Of course.
But yeah, those black Mets uniforms look really good. You would have already seen them because I will have thrown them up there for his. They look really nice. You're number 8.
Mine is obviously my Redskins, but our classic burgundy and gold with, gold
Just the regular
pants.
home set.
Yeah, just, I don't know.
That looks nice too.
Yeah.
It was between that and the alternate, and I just, oh god, I love the way the alternate looks. My number 7 is a bit different from everything else on my list. It's the 92 Dream Team from the Olympics, the Olympic basketball team. The white set or the blue set.
Yeah.
I thought they looked really well. They're iconic. And people still wear those jerseys today.
Yeah.
What has it been? 26 years?
26, yeah.
26 years this summer.
Yeah.
And people are still wearing those. Fucking camera's going out of focus again. But yeah, 26 years later, and people are still wearing that jersey.
What is with the camera? Jeez.
Really good jersey.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, there's something wrong with you because it's... God, it just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Your number 7?
Mine is the Washington Wizards.
Their home sets, the whites.
No, they're away sets. They're
the red with the white. The white.
Yeah,
on
the red and blue, white.
Yeah.
Just,
I really like the Wizards
Yeah.
Uniform sets, home, road, alternates.
Yeah.
I really like the alternates.
Yeah.
And don't they have a black one?
Yeah.
Or was that
doesn't look
before?
that-
Is that before they switched logo? No, it's the Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, it was
the
that
Stars
one.
and Stripes one. God, I love that one. My number 6, I'm actually wearing it. The black Bruins.
Yeah.
It just looks great. It just looks great. I can't stand up and show everything, but like the logo on the shoulder, the alternate on the shoulder, the iconic B, just looks great. And that's my only hockey edition on this entire list. I just love the way our black sets look.
Yeah.
You're number 6.
Mine's the Raptors classic.
The purple.
Yeah.
The Vince Carter.
Yeah, the Vince Carter.
Vince Carter T-Mac era Raptors. The cartoon dinosaur on the front. It's amazing. It looks great.
Looks amazing.
Number 5, another biased pick. I mean, it has to be included.
Yeah.
The home Red Sox.
Yeah.
White. White shirt, white pants.
Yeah.
It just looks good. It's clean. It works. A lot of people are going to want the Yankees on this list, but fuck that.
Fuck them.
Fuck that.
Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, just the regular white Red Sox sets look so good to me. And I tried to be as unbiased as I possibly could with this, but there's some things that will just always look good no matter what. And it's time for your number 5.
Yeah, mine is a classic. Actually, my only other NFL. Actually, I got like 3 NFL teams, but got the classic Raiders, black and silver and black.
See, I almost included that one. It's a nice look, man.
It's a great look.
You can't go wrong with it. You just can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, it's just
It'll never not look good. And they wear them at home.
Yeah.
In Oakland.
In a hot
in the summer. So, props to them for wearing
Yeah.
black in the summer in California.
Yeah, definitely.
My number 4 is actually a black set as well. It's the old black 76ers uniforms.
nice.
When the Allen Iverson era.
Yeah, those are great looking.
I was back and forth on the black one or the alternate blue.
Yeah.
But the black one's just it's just classic. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
It just looks so good. Your number 4? Are we on number 4?
Yeah.
Your number 4?
Yeah. Mine's a classic Tennessee Vols. Or classic orange and white.
Orange and white, yep.
Yeah. Can't go
No
wrong.
smoky grays here.
Nope.
Not big in any of those.
That's never going to come again either.
No. I'm glad, actually.
Kind of, yeah.
They look nice, but I just don't...
Plus, we were 3-3 with them on.
Yeah. It wasn't a good look, I don't think.
First time we got shut out in like 20-something years, and we were wearing smoky grays.
Yeah. My number 3 is the rainbow Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like this jersey so much, but it just looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
I fucking love that. It looks so good. A lot of people don't like it, but I just think it looks great. the white or the blue sets, home or away. It doesn't really matter. I'll probably just use the home one because I think that looks a little better.
A little bit.
Really love that Rainbow Nuggets look. It's just fantastic. Your number 3.
Yeah.
I'm losing track of where we are.
Yeah. My number 3 is, fortunately, a team I don't like, but I still have to give credit. Montreal Canadiens.
Fuck the Habs.
Yeah, I know, but still, the jersey is not bad.
I agree.
Not bad jersey.
And it's just a classic look.
Yeah. I didn't want to put him on that list, but I had to give him props.
I still hate them.
Yeah, me too.
I can still hate them, but they look really good. My last 2 are actually duplicates of yours that you've already given off. My number 2 is the orange and white Vols look.
What are you going to do?
Can't go wrong with it.
Can't go wrong.
Unless you live outside of Tennessee, then you can go wrong with it. But it's a great look.
Yeah.
Your number 2?
Mine's UCLA Bruins football.
Just the regular.
Just classic.
Like the powder. Yeah. Not the powder blue, but they're
blue and gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks.
I'm glad you went with UCLA and not fucking USC.
Oh hell no.
Because I don't like USC's.
Me neither.
Look, it just looks weird, man.
Just looks
something about the red and the gold and me kicking the shit out of my desk looks weird.
Yeah.
My number 1 was your, what number was it? Number 6.
Yeah.
Your number 6 was my favorite out of every uniform, and that was the purple Raptors Vince Carter T-Mac look, which you'd have already seen.
Yep.
And to finish it off, your number 1, which is not included on my list at all.
LA Chargers powder blue.
I almost went with it too.
Yeah.
I almost did.
I think it looks amazing.
It does look great.
Even though
it looks.
Even though they play in a 30,000 seat soccer stadium for one more year.
Are they sharing a stadium with the
Rams the year after this year? Yeah, they're sharing that stadium with the Rams.
I don't get that.
They have to pay like a huge amount of rent to the Rams and the thing is, it's going to be half full because there's not many Chargers fans in Los Angeles.
That's why they left Los Angeles the first time.
They only had like 1 year in LA.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me?
I don't understand it.
Stupid.
But yeah, that is our mostly different top 10.
Mostly.
We
had a few.
We had a few. But next week I think we're gonna have some different ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll have a single. No, we'll probably have a few that are the same. But next week we're gonna do take it on a negative.
The top 10 worst uniforms in professional sports.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Gonna have a lot of fun with that because I've seen a lot of uniforms that I fucking hate.
Yep, me too.
And we've already talked about one.
Yep.
Earlier today.
Spoiler alert: Yankees.
Yeah. Well, that's not the one I was referring to, but
I'm
not putting that on the worst because I can respect how iconic and how good it looks.
Yeah. Except
pinstripes
obviously
don't look good. I didn't say that. But yeah, that's the end of that. We'll be back at you next week. We're gonna try to make this more regular.
Yeah, we're gonna
do some more stuff out like this.
Yeah, we'll have some good shows. We're officially
we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Back in black.
Don't call it a comeback.
All right. That is the end of it. Thank you guys. We'll be back next week with the 10 worst uniforms in sports.
And we'll give you some more NBA and NHL playoff coverage.
Yep,
maybe some NFL draft. I think that's this week.
Is it this week?
Yeah, I think so. We'll just do a quick run through of that.
I think it is. Yeah, it is this week. It might be. Is it next Sunday?
I think it's like next Thursday or something.
Yeah, they do it in a week during the week. But yeah, that's all we got. Thank you guys. We will be back next Sunday. Thanks for watching.
I'm on the way, this on the way, this on the way this year. I'm on the way, this on the way, this on the way this year. I'm on the way, this on the way, this on the way this year. I'm on the way, this on the way, this on the way this year. I got a bitch from Cincinnati, Florida, even Cali. They always trying to pass me. I'm saucing out the taxi, pulling up to the city. Always dressing so flashy, you would never fucking with me. Forever thinking you had me. Elegant is the word, class is the definition. I'm everything that you heard about living life on a mission. Killing with all these lanes while the snakes stay hissing. All up at my dogs, fuck fame in the system. Fuck the gov and the law. Corruption all I see. Lies being taken, cops being pleased. Kata got the keys, while Diddy got the cheese. Jigga roll with bees, and future in the streets. Show 'em how we really gon' do. I don't really give a fuck about you and your crew. About to show 'em how we really gon' do. I don't give a fuck about you and your crew. Yeah, they know I'm chillin' like a god. You been living life for
side. Shit faded with the squad, now the boy bout to pop. Fucking up your favorite spot, build a label like The Rock. R.I.P. Biggie Pac, on my way to the top. Everything I drop got me fucking up the game, cause everything is hot. When I touch it, you see flames. I'm cruising in the left, get the fuck up out my lane. How'd it go, in that sport mode, man? Pay attention, I'm the motherfucker, man. I'm so chill, I ain't even off his lanes. Pay attention, I'm the motherfucker, man. I'm so chill, I ain't even
Look, I see you flossing with all that goddamn Mirage money. Now how you living your whole life as a facade money? Throwing up that 51, whole crew strapped with 50 drums. I've been thumbing through this shit, think I need another thumb. Now wait, your girl gon' pop it off with recognition. I'ma do it B.I.G. with all this tree, I'm Scottie Pippen. And you can't subtract the grind, that's over time, I pay the difference. Now you niggas know what's up, don't come around and play positions, cause you know what you laughing for. Yeah, you do it backwards, bro. Yeah, I've been too humble, but it's time for me to brag and boast. This fucking shot, cause I'ma need a whole fifth. And I'm through with all this weight and take my name up off the list. Cause I was made for this shit, I was raised for this shit. I be cutting niggas off against the grain with this shit. I been whipping so much work cause I don't play with the risk. Put me in your starting five cause I ain't playing off the bench. What up?
What up? Feeling extra in the cup. Got the future on my mind, but the present got me stuck. Enough of all of your bullshit you think is love, cause everything I know is me and all my bros. What's real, what's fake, what's not though? Where's love, there's hate.